and today I'm going to show you how to find the partial fraction decomposition of a simpler problem. So first you want to know what a partial fraction decomposition is. In simple terms, all we're trying to do for the partial fraction decomposition is we're trying to take this function right here and do the opposite of simplifying. So in simplifying, we have our two factors, let's just say x and x, and then we have our actual quadratic. So normally we would take these values here and turn them into the quadratic. Instead, we are taking our quadratic and turning them into the factors. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we're going to factor the bottom part of our fraction, or the denominator. So because this is x squared, we know there's going to be x and x. So what two numbers multiply to get negative 4 and add to get negative 3? That's going to be negative 4 and 1. So because we have two factors right here, what we're going to do is we're going to have two fractions up here. We're going to have x minus 4 and x plus 1. So because we have our two factors here, we're going to have to figure out what these two values up here are. And because we don't know them, we're going to say they are a and b, because right now that's what we're trying to figure out. So how do we actually find them? First off, we want to multiply this entire equation by the two factors on the bottom. So by x minus 4 and by x plus 1. So multiply these two by this side on this side, so we're going to get 3x minus 2 times x minus 4 x plus 1. But we do know that x minus 4 times x plus 1 equals x squared minus 3x minus 4. So because we know that those two are going to cancel out, leaving us just with 3x minus 2. And the same applies for the a and b. We have a times x minus 4, x plus 1 on the top. So the x minus 4's are both going to cancel out. So we're going to be left with a times x plus 1. And then also with b, we're going to be left with b times x minus 4. So now the best way to solve this is to plug in values for x. So let's say that x equals, we'll go 4, because if we plug in 4 to this x, we're going to get 4 minus 4, which equals 0. So we're going to get b times 0, which is going to be equal to 0. So this entire part is just going to cancel out just like that. Alright, so on this side, we're going to get 3 times 4 minus 2 equals a times 4 plus 1. On this side, we're going to get 12 minus 2, which is 10, equal to 4 plus 1, which is 5, times a, which is 5a, meaning a equals 2. Make sure to circle it just in case you get lost, because you do a lot of work on these problems. So next up, we have b. So to solve for b, we're just going to do the opposite. Instead of plugging in an x to make this side 0, we're going to plug in an x to make this one 0. So we're going to get, if x equals negative 1, so we get 3 times negative 1 minus 2 equals, this all cancels out, b times negative 1 minus 4. So over here we get negative 3 minus 2, which is 5, equal to negative 5 times b, which is negative 5b, which means b equals 1. Alright, so now that we know that a equals 2 and b equals 1, all we have to do is just plug it back in here. Remember to write f of x equals. So f of x equals 2 over x minus 4 plus 1 over x plus 1. And this is going to be your final answer.